Hello Internet, my name is Andrew Eder and welcome to another episode of Film Editorials. Join me as I examine the casting announcement from last week and examine some of the rumors concerning Star Wars Episode 7. It is your destiny. As is likely very obvious, I am a huge Star Wars fan, so I am just super excited that they're even making new Star Wars movies, let alone that they seem like they're going to be really good. I'm trying to be cautiously optimistic, but I'm just way too excited. There hasn't been a whole lot in the way of official news concerning Episode 7, so let's start with what we do know. It's being directed by J.J. Abrams, and it's being written by Lawrence Kasdan and J.J. Abrams. Lawrence Kasdan co-wrote The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, so that seems like it's going to be pretty good. It's being produced by a whole load of people, including J.J. Abrams, Lawrence Kasdan, but I think the main role of producer is being held by Kathleen Kennedy, which makes sense because she's the current president of Lucasfilm after Lucas stepped down and retired and passed it on to her. Dan Mindel, the cinematographer for the newest Star Trek movies, is also going to be doing the cinematography for this movie, so I'm kind of excited about that. And John Williams is going to be doing the score for Episode 7, which is great news because Star Wars without John Williams is kind of inconceivable. Now, the cast, which was officially announced last week, there had been a lot of rumors, but last week they were finally able to set the record straight. To start off, we have the actors who are returning. You've got Mark Hamill as Luke, Carrie Fisher as Leia, Harrison Ford as Han Solo, Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca, Kenny Baker as the man inside R2-D2. He's done it, I think, all 6 previous movies. And then you have Anthony Daniels, who plays C-3PO. It's not surprising that all these guys are back for Episode 7, but it is nice to see that they were able to get them all on board. There were some rumors and murmurings that people weren't very excited about the project, but they're all back, and I'm happy about that. There are also a bunch of new faces. There's Domhnall Gleeson, who I recognize from the Harry Potter series as one of the Weasleys. There's Daisy Ridley. There's Adam Driver. There's Oscar Isaac, John Boyega, Max von Sydow, and there's Andy Serkis. As far as the characters these actors are going to be portraying, I have no idea. It's pretty clear who the returning cast of characters is going to be. You've got Luke, you've got Leia, you've got Han, Chewie, R2, and C-3PO. Those are all givens because those actors are only going to play those characters because we know and recognize them. But the new people, I have no idea. It's a good bet that at least 2 of them, possibly 3 of them, are going to be playing the children of Han and Leia, just because that's the way the expanded universe, the books and the comics have gone. But since Lucasfilm has said that the books and comics are no longer officially recognized, I have no idea what they're going to do. I think it's also a fairly safe bet that Andy Serkis is going to be playing some kind of creature that requires a lot of motion capture, because he is the motion capture king, and that's what he's very well known for. So I feel like it's a safe bet to put him in that kind of a role. I don't think it's going to be Yoda. Anytime I bring this up, people say, oh, so he's going to be Yoda? No, he's not going to be Yoda. If they bring Yoda back, they're going to do what they did for the prequel trilogy. As far as Max von Sydow is concerned, I think he could go one of 2 ways. He could either play a bad guy in the series, or he could be an old grandfather type tutor figure. Think Obi-Wan from the original series. But again, I don't know. This is just idle speculation. Leave your thoughts down below on what all these characters could be down below in the comments, because your guess is as good as mine at this point. One rumor I've heard a lot that has me kind of frustrated is that Daisy Ridley, the only new woman on the cast, is going to be playing the granddaughter of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And this has me frustrated because it doesn't make any sense. It's not like Obi-Wan can get out and do a lot of dating when he's living as a hermit on Tatooine, so how does he even have kids who can have kids of their own? I don't get how they're gonna do that. I'm pretty sure that rumor's not trustworthy, but it's out there, and it bothers me. The newest rumor I've heard is actually a possible title for the movie, and it is Star Wars Episode 7, The Ancient Fear. And I feel like this is actually kind of likely because it goes with the time-honored tradition of the first movie in the trilogy of Star Wars movies being a noun. Episode 1 was The Phantom Menace, and Episode 4 was A New Hope, which are very nouny. They are things, as opposed to Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, or The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, which are verb heavy. As far as trying to discern what the plot of the movie is going to be from the title, it sounds like they're going to go with another time-honored Star Wars tradition of having some kind of ancient Sith Lord be the bad guy. And while I feel like J.J. Abrams could do a good job with that, it is familiar territory for Star Wars fans, and so it might feel a bit overdone. It's one of those things that's kind of annoying about Star Wars, is that Uh-oh, we need a new bad guy. Quick, grab a Sith Lord. We haven't had one of those in a good 5 minutes. But maybe it's not a Sith Lord, maybe it's some kind of like primordial monster. Maybe that's what Andy Serkis is doing. I don't know. The world is just full of possibilities, and I am excited because I trust J.J. Abrams' judgment. Between Kennedy and Kasdan and Abrams, the series is in very good hands, and I know they all really care about the intellectual property that is Star Wars, so I think it's going to be good. I really want it to be good. I really hope it'll be good. We'll just have to wait until December of next year to find out. Oh man, that seems like a really far way away now. I think that's going to be it for today's video. If you share any of my excitement for this new movie, please don't forget to like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that good stuff here. Let me know what you think about all this news and all these rumors down below in the comments, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.